Happy, only you. What happened to my mouse though? I just had it, man. Damn. I left it in here. Yep, surely did. All right, man. Yeah. Each and every day. Come on. Happy.
Only you can make me happy.
You know about this.
So happy. Only you can make me happy. Happy. Only you can make me happy. So happy.
Yeah. Set it off like that. Can't wait to see the comments. All right, so I'm logging in. All of that good stuff. All right, let me see what I got here. Let me get my shit together real quick. Alright, I need to turn this heat off. What the hell? It's hot. Turn that off. Damn, market doing the most right now, huh? When something happened at 2 o'clock, I think I read earlier. Probably some FOMC type stuff going on. But let me get my feed up. Ooh, boy. Oh, this is connected here? Oh, this is my song right here. Hold up. It must be coming on next. Yeah. It's my song right here. Pardon me.
Turn around and just tease me, baby. You know what I want and what I need, baby. Let me hear you say, please.
Let me hear you say, come on, Bruno.
Lollipop, twerking in some J's on the dance floor. Bring the way, I take my time with it. Bring you close to me. I don't want no young dumb. Bring me like we listen to Josie.
Come on, Cardi.
Taking it slow, when I'm speaking again. Hey, gotta celebrate. Man, look good, but it's time away. You can sweat the weave out. You shouldn't even be out. There's no reservations at the just how you like it tonight. And after that, let's do it one more time. Girl, I ain't one for
Bruno.
please me, baby. Turn around and just tease me, baby. You got what I want to need, baby.
Let me hear you say, let me hear you say,
Oh.
let me hear you say, let me hear you say. Booty so round, booty so soft. Bet you wanna smack it again. Hey, hey, let me demonstrate. Hit it one time.
I don't even care. They're gonna give me anyway.
Basura, ochata. Gonna ride it, do it just like you like it. And after that, let's do it one
More time. Please me, baby. Trying to just please me, baby. That's my joint right there. You had to excuse me. All right. I know, right? Cheryl need to be here now. She just missed the whole musical session. But what's good, Joe? What's good? All right, let me see. Oh, today Walker was first. That's hard. He knew it too. He said victorious. Oh, snap. Ben, what up? What's happening, Ingrid? Adele in the building, of course. Adam is in the building. Walker's in the building. I see Buddha in the building. And Jay Carly on deck. Jay Carly must be on break. Yeah, that sleep was crazy. I got what it was. I went to bed early last night. So I actually got I think about maybe 6 hours of sleep altogether. Yeah, that sleep is crazy, man. It's like rejuvenation. If I knew how to do a backflip, I would do one. Oh, snap. This market got a lot going on, I see. It's like a lot of movement happening right now. Oh, you took off today. Okay, Jay Carly. Okay. For that red carpet. So that's today, right? I think you said that's actually today. Oh, no. And what do you mean a stress mark? What's that? What is that? Oh, ooh. I hate those. You said right in the middle of your face? So it's like, is it in the nose or the head? Well, at least I could use you might be able to cover it up with some makeup. Ooh, between the eyebrows. Oh, snap. Put some red lipstick on it so you could act like you Hindu. She said she's going to conceal it. Oh, no. I'm trying to joke to make light of it, but I could imagine. Adam said magic marker and make a unibrow. You good. Oh shit. Yo, Buddha be having jokes nowadays. He said third eye came out to see too. Oh shit. Oh shit. There you go. Now that's actually a good idea. She said she's gonna glue a diamond on the top. There you go. Problem solved. Oh snap. Yeah, that's crazy though. Right. I knew I brought it to the right place. You came in here and got answers immediately. Oh shit. Wow. Yeah, it seemed like shit like that always happen when you about to go somewhere though. Like something happens to try to interrupt your vibration a little bit. Pimples be annoying because it's on your face. I know what you mean. She said, "Y'all the real MVPs. Everyone they mama gonna be there." Yeah, dude, put the diamond in the glue. You'll be all right. J. Carr, you said it was on the news, right? You said that they have that actually on the news, that event. Right. Yeah, I was actually gonna say that. It seemed like you don't even get pimples. Some people prone to pimples all the time though. Like I saw today I actually saw a young girl. You know, she probably was like 17, 18. Yeah, her face, she just was going through it. She had the puberty face. Some people go through real bad puberty. Oh, that's terrible. Adam said pizza face. Yes, pepperoni pizza. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all hit that like button, please. Thank you very much. Yeah, that's crazy though. Crazy. Seemed like the notifications went out today for some reason on for this live. Then on some days it don't be going out like that. Who the hell knows? Can't call it either way. Walker, you was asking about that the video that you posted for that 130. Were you asking what was missing from that one? Is that what you was talking about? Yeah, you didn't did you look at the video? Did you okay. Did you look at how it ended though? I know, right? Ramon had no pity. He's like, let's talk about something that's not as disgusting. Shit. I'm gonna take another look at it because maybe I'm bugging out. I gotta look at that again. Then maybe I'm bugging. But like it, from what I saw, it didn't end. It didn't end anywhere near where it went to. But let me watch it again. I'll watch it again. You said you saw a smidge of wobble, but it stayed where it moved to. All right, yeah. Let me take a look at it again. Matter of fact, let me finish what I was about to do first. Then I'm gonna look at it just to make sure that I'm not bugging out. Oh, what was I about to do? Okay, all good there. All right, yeah, and I don't have the timer. Thank you, Ramon. I knew it was something else. Yep, I knew it was something else. All right, so let me look at this video again. 1:30. I hate when this thing don't want to open all the way up. Why does it do that? It's so stupid. Yeah, that it went up as high as 85 and ended at 79. That's a lot. That's a lot of MPs in between. So that's what I was talking about. That's not what you saw? Hack channel, what's happening? Underneath this video, you'll see the information to join. Make sure also that if you're signing up that you also send me a friend request on Facebook so that I can get you set up for training. Yeah, no, that was more than 2 or 3. That was like 6. Yeah, that was 6 because it went up as high as 85 and it ended at 79. That's why when I saw that I was like, nah. I was like, nope. Ramon, that's hilarious. Yeah, so John saw the same. Okay, cool. Yeah, I knew I wasn't bugging out. I'm like, wait. Because I think I even watched it like twice to make sure. Because the first time I watched it, I was actually watching from 1:30 to a minute, thinking that was the last minute. Then I was like, oh no, it's still a minute left. Then I watched it again, and that's when I confirmed. Rich, what up? Riley was cracking. Yeah, it sounded like he was at work. So I think he was at work and recording at the same time. And I think that I think when he was looking, he probably just didn't see how far up it went. He didn't see the 85. Yes, we are blessed, Rich. Blessed and highly favored. Yeah, although Walker he multitasks very well. But I think he just was, like there was velocity in the movement anyway. So it's like you got to literally be looking at the screen to see it, to see all of the movement. And it's not like he's looking at a chart. But that's all that was. That's all that was. He probably glanced away for a second, and then when he came back, he didn't see that. But it's all good. The beautiful thing is that we got the recording, and then he threw it in the chat for us to look at it. See how that worked? We hold each other accountable, baby. So what happened at 2 o'clock? And was it 2 o'clock? Yes. Exactly why we wait for permission. Bingo. Yeah, was that 2 o'clock? Because I thought I saw somebody post something from Forex Factory or some kind of news related thing earlier in the group. Even though I was just glancing, but I thought I saw that. A lot of U.S. news and then red stuff. I like that, John. He's like, listen, there was a lot of shit going on, pretty much. Yep, that explains it. He was like red stuff. Ramon said there was an MH situation. I got to set the timer. Matter of fact, let me do it right now. I'm right around that time. You set this thing before I forget again. Time and the behavior right now is terrible. Looking crazy right now. But we'll see if it will subside a little bit. A little something. Damn. Plenty of favorable pricing, but market was kind of moving too fast to trust it. Right. On the couple of times that I saw anything, there was velocity. And many times velocity will turn into speed, and then the speed will start to hide shit. It'll be hiding the behavior, and then you just gotta wait. So that really is most of the time that's the main thing that we're waiting for is the slowdown. Because when it's with the slowdown, then we can see what it's doing. You can't tell what it's doing when it's moving too fast, period. Ramon said there's been a lot of jerking around after the news hit. Let me take a look at something. Let me see what was actually released. So 3:00. Oh, the interest rate decision. That's what it is. And that was at 3:00. All right, yeah, that's always a mover, and so is FOMC shit. So you had FOMC. They had an economic projection. They had a statement. Of course, that's always followed along with the Fed funds rate. All it is them announcing what the rate is. That's what the FOMC statement means. And then at 3:30 they had the press conference. So that's probably still going on now. So they just talking a bunch of bullshit. And that talking is causing, the market to do what it's doing pretty much. So, all right. But it ain't, it is what it is all the time. You just wait it out, let all that shit finish and subside. And then once it does, then we'll get whatever we need to get if it's going to come. And if it don't come, it is what it is. It is what it is. Ramon said interest rates staying the same. Everyone knew it was going to stay the same. It's more the projection that made the market move. John said market can cut you up like Jackie Chan, drunken master when it's like that. Yep. And that's exactly what it be doing. It be cutting people up. Ramon, have you been trading more in the evening time lately than during the day? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. Not necessarily. I'm trying to think of more so what I did last week. I haven't done that much this week so far. I took the Project 21 trade, I think, on Monday. Either Monday or Sunday night. I think it was Monday. What's today? Wednesday? Yesterday I didn't trade. Today I haven't traded so far at all. And I'm trying to think about what I was doing last week. Last week it probably was like 50-50. And usually for me, I'm up like around until maybe two in the morning. So if anything happens after training, I'll see it if I'm up. Oh my goodness. Bit of movement going on. Rich said, wonder what the time frames are on all the Project 21 trades. Let me look at, I'm going to look at the last two ones that I did. Well, matter of fact, I look at the last three. Let me see something real quick. Because now I'm up to week 16. Because the trade I took this week for the project was week 16. So that's trade 16. Let me see what time that was. That was 8 p.m. The one before that was 2:30 in the afternoon. So I think I remember that one. I was just about to go live on YouTube, and I saw that trade because I remember talking about that on it. The one before that, 11:55 in the morning. That was week 14. Week 13, 1:40 a.m. So that's in the middle of the night. So you see how the times is all over the place. Like it's not the one before that, 9 p.m. So that was right around training time in the evening. One before that, 6:45 p.m. That was in the evening. But you can see like it's all different times. One before that, 12:15 in the morning. Yeah, so the times be all over the place. And then remember too, it has to do with me. Like if I'm up and around and I'm observing when that market line up and do what it need to do, I'm gonna be there if it's doing that. 28 people on, we got 11 likes. Can y'all please like the video? It's 17 of y'all that have not liked the video yet. Please like the video. Let me see who's gonna be cooperative. We up to 12, 13. 2 people left. 14. I see, that's how I can clear it out. You don't belong here, you're gonna bounce up out of here, huh? So there's 12 people that have not liked the video yet. Can you all please like the video? Thank you. 15. Come on, thumbs up, please. It's 11 of y'all left. Uh-oh. Bill said he don't see the like button. Bill, you got to X out the chat first. And then you'll see the like button, and then you can come back to the chat. But it's no biggie. Don't worry about it. I just be joking. But the likes do help to get the notifications out to more people, though. That's why I always talk about it. Yeah, but yeah, exactly what Riley said. There's no magic time. It can happen at any time. That's a fact. Rich said it simply varies when Lady Market wants to give it up. That's it. That's it. It's literally just like how your woman is. Think about it like that. She don't care how you feel right now, right? If she don't feel like it, then you're not getting anything. You get no action at all. You only get action when she's ready to give you some action. That's it. That is the market in a nutshell. She don't care nothing about what you did, you know. That's the best analogy, yo. That's why it's. I'm telling you, that's why the market is definitely a woman. Walker, that shit don't work either. She'd be like, I'll give it up, but I am not right now. Well, they hit you with that headache shit real quick. No, I have a headache. No, I'm cramping. Be like, you ain't cramping. You fronting. Nah, but it's all good. And it's different too. I think it is different. It's probably way different for married people. I think it is. You think you're gonna get more when you get married. You're gonna get less. Let me tell you that off the rip. You're not getting more. It dwindles. It don't increase. It ain't like, oh, I'm married now. I'm gonna really get all that I want. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're gonna get much less. You're gonna be put on a ration. It's gonna be distributed to you accordingly. Oh my gosh. It's crazy. Rich said, then you have issues sticking around for things that you don't like. For real, for real. But most say, I got to take a ride and buy nice things. Yes, but there's still no guarantee, even with that. See, you got it. Yo, it's like your timing has to be so perfect. Yo, oh my goodness. As I think more about it, the market is a married woman. That's what it is. The market literally is the equivalent of a married woman. Let me give you a good example. You buy her whatever she wants at the time. Get her whatever she want to eat at the time, right? You do everything right. And you, like, can't nobody tell you you're not going to get what you want. But then you fucked up your timing. You get home too late. She gets in that bed and it's a wrap. She's out like a light. She's done. You done spent too much time doing all of that shit. You're not getting any tonight. So now it gets pushed back, right? And to her, now everything starts over. Like, you don't get credit for that day that you did all of that extra shit that you was doing. You got to start from fresh now. And your timing got to be right the next time. Is that not the market? That's the market right there in a nutshell. You going through all the changes trying to convince her, right? She ain't trying to hear none of that shit. Nope. What have you done for me lately? That's it. Oh my gosh. Hit that on the head. That's it. Walker said, you tell him, a babe, I had MRBs. Let me get some follow through. She be like, no, nope, no follow throughs. I'm erratic. I'm not stable. Right? I'm not stable. I got a headache now. You waited too long. Sorry, bro. Yeah, all of that. All of that. Now she's cramping. As soon as you hear that, it's a wrap. Like as soon as you hear cramping, that means that's at least like 4 or 5 days right there. Done. So just be sure not to spend no money for about 4 or 5 days. That's as close as you're gonna get to the right timing. Oh man. J. Cole is about to change our lives. Ramon, that's hilarious. He said, if I don't see the red news, it's green light for me. Oh man. Cramps are alleviated by the follow through. You gotta elaborate on that, J. Carly. What you talking about? I think she's trying to help us out. Right. He's like, yes, please elaborate. Oh, snap. Oh. I was waiting for somebody to say it. Shawnee finally said it. He's like, what the hell are we talking about right now? We talking about the market, Shawnee. We are talking about the market and her shenanigans. I know J. Carly just put it all out there. She just put it all out there. She's like, we all the way up now. We in. Let's get it. He said he writing it down. Let me see. What am I doing? I was about to do something. Okay, there we go. There we go. Yeah, this market is doing all kind of shit. All right, let me just chill. She said she was trying to be ladylike, but fuck it. Aha. I try to use that, but she'll probably ignore me. Now, Rich is on the right track. He said, end of the day, it's all down to compromise. That's it. Yep. Yep. See the way you stay ahead though, as like for the fellas, you got to stay ahead by keeping the leverage high enough for you to always make sure that you get, you know, what you're looking for. You have to maintain leverage. You can't have nothing, like you can't come to the table with nothing. And you can't come to the table with your rule. You have to conform to her rule to a degree, but you got to have leverage. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do it. That's how you do it. What's so crazy is it's the same exact shit that we be doing in the market. That's what's bugging me out. It's the same stuff we do in the market. It's crazy. You got to, man. You got to keep that leverage. It 1 to 1,000 leverage. Exactly. 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 Ramon said compromise sounds like lowering expectations. I don't compromise. I expect, damn it. Hey, you can expect all day and not get shit. I know what that's like. So I try to have my expectations equivalent with my output. I know how to hold out. My man, you what you got that for? Okay. Okay. Appreciate it. He said market will leave you with blue funds. If you stuck on expectations. That's funny. Ramon, no, I didn't order no food, but I should. I should. Nah, I'll wait. I ain't gonna do that. I'll wait. Adele, you sounded crazy right now. Oh man. It goes down, man. All type of shit be happening. It ain't no telling. It be all type of shit going on. All types. Make no mistake, I've done that before. I've literally pulled over like somewhere and I was comfortable there and I ordered food. Yep. Didn't get out the car, nothing. He handed it to me through the passenger seat window. Like, who does that? But I don't know if they do that everywhere. And they only do that in certain areas in New York. Like, they ain't doing that everywhere in New York. You somewhere by the projects, they are not doing that. Yeah, pretty soon they're gonna start having the drones out. They're gonna be delivering your stuff with drones. Watch. And this market is doing all type of back flips and front flips. It looks like this gonna just be like this for a minute. Damn. I'm looking up. I'm like, there's no binaries. Like the binaries ain't even showing. Damn. Okay. Shahara was good. Yep. You already know we cutting up. Me and he acting crazy, man. Ordered the fried chicken. Interesting, John. Interesting. He said drone hacks will start rerouting your meal. Crazy. I think what they're gonna do though, they're gonna have what they'll probably have is they'll have an app on your phone, and the app will be showing the drone flying in real time to deliver your food or deliver whatever you ordered. Like you'll be able to see the flight as it's moving. I'm telling you, yo, watch all of the shit that they're gonna come up with. It's gonna get crazy when they start. All it takes is one of them to do it. I think Domino's already started with some little. It's like a little car thing that drives and delivers pizza. I think they started with that in certain neighborhoods. Certain neighborhoods. I've been stuttering lately. What the hell is that? Speech therapist. Oh my goodness. Oh, uh-oh. There's a yawn. Might be the hunger. I haven't eaten yet. I didn't eat anything yet. Oh, you know what I tried that was really good too? I tried it yesterday. Starbucks has an almond croissant. Delicious. It's $4, but it's delicious. Adele, that's hilarious. She said, I'd rather not talk about something I don't care for every month. He said, well, we be caring every month. He has a point. We are concerned. He's like, I want to know when not to be home for a week. Let me know, baby. What day? You're like, what day does it start? Did it start that way? I don't even remember. I forgot what we was talking about out the gate. Totally forgot. This dude right here is on his grind. He getting his work done. Oh, I seen him around before. He out here, he goes through the recycle. When they put the recycle out on the streets, people like they have a route that they follow, and they just go straight into them bags and be collecting bottles. It's actually smart if you're gonna do it. He know right. He know what block to come to on what day. Nah, let me turn my lights off. Y'all keep asking if I'm coming out. No, I ain't coming out. This 410 movement just now was interesting. I'm wondering if this is going to transition into something else, but we'll see. Oh, that's how I started. I said market is like a married woman. Yeah. Well, I think I hit it on the head right there. I hit the nail on the head. Yeah, they be ridiculous with the parking spots. I'm just in the spot just so I'm not double parked. And I'm only on this block for the Wi-Fi. I know that this is the block that has Wi-Fi on it. That's the only reason I'm here. I didn't feel like driving around looking nowhere else, so I just came here. I got another spot, and then there's a couple of other spots that's over by where a mall is. But I didn't feel like going that far. Yeah, you're right. He said that's 24/7 in New York. Parking spots at the Golden Nuggets to search for. Yep. Yeah, I remember them days when I used to be on the street looking for parking. I was like, nah, I ain't doing that shit no more. Not doing it. Ed, what's good? He said, has MRMA shown this week on the pound? I believe it has. There was one. All right, Rich. Yeah, there was one earlier in the week. I think it might have been Monday. Not sure if there was any follow throughs afterwards though. I think it was Monday, John. But it could have just been when I was on the chart. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Sorry about that. Yeah, it could have just been when I was on the chart at the time. Maybe it was I don't know. I don't remember exactly. Yeah, you know how that can go. You be out and about sometimes and then stuff will, appear in the market. So it is what it is. Yeah, Monday, and what about yesterday? I think yesterday the market had looked good too, but we just didn't see MRMH come. But it did look good when we were on live going into the next session, I believe. Yeah, because I was driving yesterday on live. I had to go pick my kids up. And it was looking pretty decent at that time. But then I had to step away from the chart, so I wasn't on there watching anymore after that, so I'm not sure. Yeah, the timer, yeah. Because you know what it is? I turn this when I turn the car on, the laptop connects to the radio and I had the volume down. So I should start hearing it again now. Okay, KK. Yo, I got myself today I got a plush blanket. I got a plush flannel blanket because my wife steals the covers. Now, mind you, so all right, so I so I'll tell you what happened. So I'm in there shopping for my blanket, right? And I'm trying, I'm telling her like that's what I'm getting. Like I'm only here, I only came in here just for that. Cause she was already in the store doing other shit. So I'm over there by the blankets now. Here she come. I'm like, why are you over here all of my business? Like, I'm like, leave me alone. I'm shopping for my blanket. Why are you getting a blanket? Why do you think I'm getting a blanket? What are you trying to say? I ain't trying to say nothing. I'm getting a blanket. Can I get a blanket? So we doing that for a little while, right? So, and it was like another couple in the store. So the dude is looking at me. He laughing. He's cracking up because he already knows. He's like, he said, I'm about to join you and go get a blanket too. I already know what it is. So we laughing about that. And so now I start looking at the blankets. So now I gotta hear, no, that blanket is ugly. No, that blanket got reindeer on it. That's a Christmas blanket. I'm like, it's Christmas time. No, but you're gonna wanna use the blanket year round. That's ugly. So I'm hearing all of this. So she taking mad shots at all of my blankets that I'm looking at. But I'm not really looking at the blanket for the look of the blanket. Like I'm looking at the blanket because of how I like how it feels. I want a flannel plush blanket. So I end up getting a nice blanket. And the blanket is huge. Like it's a king size blanket. She's like, why you need it that big? And I'm like, because you're gonna steal these covers too. See, I forward think. I already know. Now, mind you, this is what's supposed to happen, right? No, she didn't want me to get it at first. But then when she saw the one that I got, she was like, ooh, that's nice. I was like, no, this is mine. This is my blanket. So then I made sure I get the king size because I'm like, first of all, I already know that you're gonna steal this too. Like that, like I already know that. But what's supposed to happen is she's supposed to steal the existing blanket that we use, which is also big as hell, but it don't matter because when she's ready to take the blanket, you're gonna be left with nothing. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be on the low with the new blanket. So when she takes the covers off of me, I just throw the new one on me, right? But then she's gonna steal that too. But it's hard to steal if you already got covers on you. So she's not gonna steal all of it. She'll just steal some of it. But it still has to be big enough so I'm not naked without a blanket when she steals the second blanket on top of the first blanket. Like this is the type of shit that you have to think about as a husband, as a man. You have to think ahead because you already know what she's gonna do. Right, that's what I'm saying. She is gonna steal both, but she's not gonna be able to steal all of the second one. So that's my thinking. That's my thought process. Which is a damn shame. But it was fun though. It was fun. I felt good buying my own blanket that I noticed she ended up liking after she was talking a bunch of shit about how I shouldn't be getting a blanket at all. She said it almost sounded like a good plan. Ramon said I have two, still end up fighting with her about giving me some blankets. Yo, it's madness with that. And then what else is bugged out too is like she'll do that, and then when she gets hot, she'll throw the blanket off of her, But she'll throw the blanket off of her on her side of the bed, not on my side. It ain't like she'll throw it back to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get the alley oop. She throws it off the bed on her side. So now there's no blankets at all on the bed, period. So I was like, all right, I got something for you. I'm going to keep my shit right over here. And when you throw that blanket off of me, I'm going to mosey my blanket on top and I'm going to tuck it underneath. Joey said, bad shots at my blankets. Gotta love the New York talk. Yup. Yeah, she was taking crazy shots. She was like, no, that's ugly. No, that one is. I was like, it's not yours. It's mine. Don't worry about what I'm doing. Don't worry about how I'm picking out the pattern of the blanket. He said, got to do the rolling hot dog on the grill move. Yo. It's already insanity that this is the type of stuff that we got to go through, though. That's what's crazy. Like, this is normal. Everybody, like, all husbands relate to what I just said. You know exactly what I'm talking about. That shit is so crazy. You know exactly what I'm talking about. It's like, yeah, bro, I feel your pain. Operation Save Marks for covers. Oh, snap. And who else is like that? Because I'm like that. I need a blanket on me to sleep. Like, some people can go to sleep without a blanket on them, without covers on them. I need mad covers on me. Like, I need the sheet. I need the in-between little, like the light flannel thin blanket that goes on top of the sheet, and then the comforter on top of that. Like, I need all of that on me to go to sleep. And I'm telling you, by the time it's like, if I'm like 3 or 4 hours in, the blankets is coming off. She got everything. Blankets, sheet. And be laying on the bed diagonally. I'm like, how did when you went to bed, your head was up here with me. How are you down there now? Like, you just wake up to a foot in your head, on your head, just sitting on your head. Ramon said, put some covers hotel style on top of the blanket. At least you can go underneath the covers when you end up without a blanket. Yeah, I tried that. I don't know how she does it, but she'll maneuver through that. It's like, wherever I'm at, if I try to hide in the bed, and you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you try to manipulate the blankets in a way where it's like she can't get to you, but she'll get to you. No matter what. She's gonna figure out how to finagle her way through to get to you. And then when she gets to you, then she takes the covers from you. I'm like, what was that? You did all that just to take the blankets? Insanity. This is my plight. She said we on the Me Too movement. Oh, snap. This 425 was looking interesting at first. Now I'm going to collect some information from this one and see what this does as far as stability goes. Let's see. Ramon says, sometimes I sleep upside down and then tickle her toes if she steals the blankets from me. Yep. And they be ticklish too. They be mad ticklish. That's one thing. I'm just thinking about that. I don't think I've ever met a woman that's not ticklish. Never. They all ticklish. That's crazy. Joey said, I just got out the doghouse, so I'm just happy to be in the bed. Oh, snap. I feel you, Joey. He's like, I have the right to remain silent, and I will. He's like, I ain't saying nothing, just in case you watching this. Yeah, the 425, that's exactly why I brought it up, because that right there lets you know that the timing is still off. Yep, timing is still off. But what I do like that we're seeing so far is that the market has slowed down. Yes, it has. I like that. That's a good thing. Jay Carly says she throat punching if you tickle her. Walker, the 425 showed clear instability when it went back and forth, and then pricing was all off. Yep. Adele want to know what you did to get in the doghouse, Joey. He did what we normally do. Something that he ain't mean to do and didn't think he would be in the doghouse for, I guarantee you. In other words, something regular. Post a video for the 420. Yeah, the 420 was the one before that one, right? Yeah, the 420 is where I believe the transitioning started. It was on that binary. And if we get continuation, then we'll see it ultimately transition into solid stability. Because that 425 just now showed us that it's not there yet. It's not quite there. Getting there, but it ain't there yet. It gets so dark out here so early. That's just crazy. Magnetic lashes. Do they work? They gonna stay on? So I would imagine you must glue the magnet part to your eye, and then the lashes are magnetic attaching to that part. Is that how that works? Joey said bad habits. Yep. In other words, regular shit that we do, pretty much. J. Carl, that's your first time ever using them? She said the eyeliner is magnetic. Then the eyelashes magnet to the eyeliner. Oh, so the eyeliner is what you're drawing on your eye lid. Is that what you're saying? Like what is a pencil and you drawing it in and then that's magnetic? That seems kind of ill right there if that's what it is. Adele said, what you do? Leave the toilet seat up, Joey? Listen, I'm trained not to do that. I know better. She blow up off of that. Yo, women can't stand that. Okay, it's a liquid. Got you. It's a liquid. And then you apply the liquid, and then the liquid is magnetic when it dries. And then the lash is supposed to stay on that. Wow. Y'all be doing a lot for beauty, boy. Jeez. But that sound like you gonna slay. And you said the hair is purple, right? Fire purple. Nice. Yeah, I need to see mad pictures. Need to see mad pictures. And some video if you are up for that. Ramon said, yeah, when it's time to clean the toilet, they complain as well on who's gonna do it. That's when their man look mad good when we end up doing it. Oh, you going live? Shoot. You know I was gonna tell you to do that. But I ain't say nothing. You gonna do it though? Yes. What time? About 6, so like an hour and a half from now. Okay. That's a good time too. That's the perfect time. Yeah, they still got these snow clouds out here. It snowed earlier, but there's like it's gone. Like the snow was all done. But earlier there was snow on the trees and all of that. But all of that's gone already. $4.30. 4:30 was next. So 4:35. 4:35 is next too. But I'm still gonna look and see what the behavior is looking like. I think behavior is actually shaping up now. This is a good sign too going into the end of the session because you know this usually sets the tone for when it reopens. Typically. So that's good. Good sign. Yeah, it looks good. Yep, it looks good. Mm-hmm. Looks good. Okay. Yep. And that's the second time because the 430 I think did the not the exact same thing, but it was doing that too. It was holding. So that's good. That's two in a row right there. Oh. This move right here is taking it to a new position, but the position that it's moving to is out of position. Unless you're looking at the 95. All right, so let me see something. 95. See how this one moves. Yeah, it's still pushing actually. So I want to see if that movement is holding up. All right, that turned into a reversal. Okay, so yeah, that jerk that you're seeing, just let you know that it's still has that level of instability present. But eventually it will subside once the market does stabilize completely. And I think that happened just now because you saw some speed come in. When the speed gets interjected into the movement like that, a lot of times it will distort the stability. Sometimes it don't. But that's what I like about stability. When the market is stable, speed can't hide it. If the market is moving too fast, it'll hide unstable type movement. Oh, that is all right. Yeah, speed. The speed will definitely hide behavior at times. Yep. And that's how people be getting tricked because they'll see speed thinking that the movement is gonna stay. But because there's so much speed in it, you're not able to see the actual behavior of the market itself because there's too much movement. It's like excessive speed. And that's why when it slows down, you can see it. It's just like a moving object with the naked eye. With your naked eye, you can't see something moving mad fast. But when it slows down, then you can actually see it because it slowed down. Yep. So it's the same dynamic at work. He said, was that a 7MP drop I just saw? That's how I was looking. See, and then you see how that movement that led up to where we are now, this is a new position that the market is in. And you see the movement that pushed it into the position where it's in right now. But then the question becomes, is the position stable? And if there's movement in the market, is the movement stable? So stability has to present itself either through movement or through not moving. But either way, you got to be able to recognize when it is stable. That's what we do very well. We always are going to be able to spot it. And also spot when it ain't it. Probably even more importantly. Oh, man. All right, this will be interesting to see around this 31.95 what it does, the way that it moves. Who thinks this is going to hold underneath 31.95? You got 23 seconds left. Is it going to stay under? Yes or no? Walker said it's staying under. What y'all think? 10 seconds left. John H said, yep. And it does. A lot of information right there. That's a lot of information right there. Now, just if you just notice what happened over the last 4 to 5 binaries, you've been seeing a transition. You've actually seen it do multiple things. And I would say out of the last 4 binaries, with the exception of one, there was stability present. That's a lot of information. You know what I mean? And I mean stability in the movement. Right, and that was stable position. Exactly. Because on that little movement up on the minute right before it, it positioned itself relative to where that strike price was. And it held. Right. Very good. Very good observation, John. He said, and the OP is in sync. Yep, it surely was. So you see how you're gradually making your way right to what we waiting for. You know what I mean? So it's not like you got to look for it. All you got to do is observe, and you'll see when it happens. You'll see if it happens. And it's either going to happen or it's not going to happen. Like there's nothing else you got to do. All you got to do is sit there and wait to see what the market decides to do. And that's what I always mean about letting the market come to you and waiting, for the market to present the right environment, right behavior, etc. That's what I'm talking about. Because I know people are always asking me that, like especially people on the outside, who were not in training with us. They ask me that all the time. Like, well, what do you mean about letting the market come to you? That's what I mean. The market going to give you all the information that you need, but you need to know what to do with the information. Sometimes you're not doing anything with the information. That's knowing what to do with the information when you don't do nothing. That's a part of knowing what to do, is knowing that you're not doing anything yet. Yep. John said, seems is a poor term. Is would be better. Yep. Exactly. And the further away that you get from the seem, the closer that you get to the is, knowing what it is doing. Bingo. Oh my goodness. But this is looking good for, excuse me, when the market's going to reopen. It's looking real good. Like this one right here, this is a good example. Now, as you're looking at this and you're looking at the option pricing, well, now it's solidified it. But even when it was just now, you had like 6 or 7 NP on the indicative, and you saw that your option pricing was going out. That's what it should be doing based on that distance. Yep, that's what it should be doing. And even on this one, still observing behavior. See that? Look at your behavior on that. Look at what it's doing. Nice. Nice. All right, so it's what time is it? 4:50. Yeah, you pretty much log out now. It's looking like the market is solidifying what it's going to do when it opens back up. So that'll be a good start for when we come back at 6:30 or whatever time. I typically come back around six, like between 6:45 and 7. Yep. And for the record, with this last 10 minutes, we don't ever take any trades, regardless. No need to. Oh, sorry about that. Goodness. Yeah, I think it's time for food. It's definitely time for food. I'm kinda in the mood for caridad. You know what that is? You know what caridad is? Caridad. Walker says sound like Indian food. Nah, not Indian food. I don't think I can mess with Indian food. I think it'd be too spicy. Or is it just me? Caridad is Spanish food. Arroz con pollo. You know, arroz con queso. You know, stuff like that. This 31.95 right here gonna hold too. That's gonna hold. Nice. Yeah. So what they do? What they give you? They give you. Let me see. They put together combos, right? And they number them. So you know, you'd be like, well, let me get number 11, and number 11 will be like, let me turn these lights all the way off. will be like a whole chicken. It'll be a whole like rotisserie baked chicken, and you have like a pan of rice. You can get either yellow rice or white rice with gravy on it. It comes with plantains, and the plantains are like either fried or baked. Comes with a little salad, and it comes with beans. So it's like a full meal, and you get a soda, and you might even get a little piece of cake, depending on where you get it from. But that combo will be like $25 for everything I just said, and that's enough to feed like 3 to 4 people. Will eat all of that food, and you probably have some left over. Cause we like if I get that, that'll feed my whole family, and we'll have leftover. So we don't even eat all of that for $25. And it's real food. Like, it's not fast food. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cooked food. So it's something special, because it'd be good when you get it from a good restaurant where they really know how to cook. Yeah, that's some good stuff. And then they got different types of chicken. They got pork. They got beef. So you can get like beef stew, or you can get chopped steak. They got pulled pork. They got a lot of options, actually. Yeah, caridad is actually just Spanish for restaurant. Like, that's what, like, we just call it the caridad. It just means restaurant in Spanish. So most of the time when you see it, like, they always say something caridad, because it'll be whatever the name of the restaurant is, and then it'll be followed by caridad, like that. But that's good stuff. That's like authentic New York Spanish food, because it's either going to be people from Puerto Rico. Usually it's Puerto Ricans that will run the caridads. Like, Dominicans, they do similar food, but their cuisine is a slightly different, and the tastes are different. Dominicans, they also, like, they'll do curry because it's connected to Haiti. So, like, you got that type of cuisine. It's like more French based. Whereas the Puerto Rican cuisine is like what I'm explaining to you. Like, it's a lot of beans and rice, a lot of chicken, salad, a lot of plantains. You know what I mean? And it's like the taste is different. Not really a lot of spicy stuff. Not as much spicy stuff as like Dominican food. Even though it's all like kind of under the same umbrella as Spanish food. Right. Right. Just like how Cuban food is different. Exactly. Yep. Exactly. Perfect analogy. Though you stuff in your face. Eating the chicken salad. Yeah, that's my favorite. I love chicken salad. I love grilled chicken salad, and I love fried chicken salad. Like, when you have the breaded breast that's fried well, and you chop that up into like slices. I love that on a salad. Like, on a bed of romaine mixed with red cabbage and spinach. Lord. Good stuff, man. That's good. There's nothing like a good chicken salad and a good dressing on it. Like, for real. That's one of the best things that I think that exists. Chicken and salad. Delicious, man. Because it's like you getting the best of all worlds. The salad is your roughage, so that's good for the colon. And then you got chicken, that's the protein, you know, and you put your dressing on there, that's your fat, depending on what kind of dressing you like. What kind of dressing you using, Adele? On the chicken salad, what kind of dressing you like on it? She probably gonna say ranch. Joey said, word to mother. On that chicken salad, right? That chicken salad, the truth. The truth. Mo said, nope. Cotty died. Yeah. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Well, what does Cotty died mean? Because you're right. Ristorante, right? Is for restaurant. But caridad means something though. It means something that we associated with. I thought it meant restaurant. Maybe it's the style of food. Hold on. Dodo's Chicken. What's Dodo's Chicken? That's like a chain, a restaurant. That's interesting. Yeah, I just looked it up too. So why they use that? Why are they saying that? Maybe they mean like a lot of food. They must mean a lot. Nah. No, not the because what they'll like. All right, let me give you an example. Um, there's a restaurant that's called Especialidad de Caridad. That's what it's called. Like that's one restaurant that I could think of off the top. Then there's another one that's called Caridad Restaurant. So maybe that one is just charity restaurant, but the majority of the restaurants have the word caridad in it. That's what I'm saying. That's why I was like thinking that meant restaurant or something in Spanish. No, it's with an R. It's with an R. Matter of fact, let me find. I'm gonna find the popular one that I go to in Brooklyn. Hold on. Yeah, that's bugged out that they all kind of use that word in the name. There's one that is a Chinese restaurant called Kari Dai China. That's one. Um, there's one called Kari Dai Kingsbridge. There's another one just called Kari Dai. There's one called Kari Dai in Louis. And these are all Spanish restaurants. El Nuevo Caridad, Miss Caridad. It's a lot. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, the majority of them have that word in it. So that's interesting if that's the case. So I think maybe they're using the word to try to insinuate that they give you a lot of food or something. Like, that's the only thing I could think of that it, like, why would you incorporate that word into the restaurant name all the time, damn near? Yeah, like buffet. Yes, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Buffet style. Yes, it got to be that because that's how they all are set up. They all have all of the food. It's buffet, but you don't get it. They are giving you what you order. You know what I'm saying? They give you whatever you ordered. Did I tell you Adele was eating ranch? I told you. Yeah, the word just means charity in Spanish. Yes, exactly. Google let me know that a minute ago. And what's interesting is that Spanish people be like, yo, we going to the Caridad. So it's like we just do, like the way that we even call it that. It's like that's how people call it. Yes. And they give you mad food too. That's what I'm saying, like about the combos. They all got the same. It's like it's a setup that they all kind of do. They'll have combinations where they put everything together and it'd be like $25. And you get mad food. Yeah, definitely. Yep. And then they got what was the other type of chicken they had? They have stewed chicken. They had of course they got baked chicken. They got rotisserie chicken. Some of them actually have rotisserie machines, like the big glass oven with the whole chicken spinning. When you go to Washington Heights, you'll see that. Yeah, all type of chicken. Mad chicken, mad pork, and they'll have probably like beef stews, steak. Right. And that's why when you said buffet, I'm like, oh, maybe that's why they're calling it that. Because it's that kind of style. It's like it's an abundance of food. He said, go there now, do another live. Yeah, that's the only thing I could think of. And I'm gonna just start asking people that be in the restaurant, be like, why they call these caddy diets? Why they call it that? And they probably gonna say exactly what we saying now. Oh, because you get lots of food, Poppy. La comida mucho. He said I literally was typing that. Yeah, food is awesome, man. Food is definitely awesome. Food is. Yeah, because you like when you see food now, like different dishes and different cuisines from different cultures, you'd be like, man, I wonder how they like how'd y'all even end up eating that? Like who decided to prepare it that way? You know what I mean? Because chicken is made in like I think that chicken is probably the most popular meat that there is, and it's prepared in so many different ways. It's in so many different cultures too. Like that right there is the one food as far as a bird or an animal that's in probably every culture. Like literally. Yes, and fish. And chicken is ill because it's the same animal. Like there's so many different varieties of fish. Like this fish I seen, I'm like, what kind of fish is that? But then you taste it and be good. It'd be delicious. There was a and this was back when I was a kid. Back in this had to be like late 80s, early 90s. There was a restaurant in Yonkers, right on Central Avenue. It was called Humane Village. And there was another restaurant right next to it called Charlie Brown's. And Charlie Brown served like all kind of different food. But Humane Village had real good Chinese food. Like it was that authentic Chinese food, like Chinese food. Like the kind of Chinese food that is in Chinatown, like that. So they had a fish. It was one fish that they had on the menu. And the fish was huge. It was mad big. That fish was delicious. You eat that, and then they would bring you real duck sauce, real mustard, not the shit in the packets. I'm talking about the real deal. Like you dip your noodles in that, or you can cut your fish up, and it had that sauce, and then it had a darker type of duck sauce that came with the fish. It was like a glaze, and you cut the fish up, and you dip it in that glaze. Oh my gosh. That was authentic Chinese food. Like everything that they had was good. The rice was good. The rice was brown. Like I like that Chinese rice that be brown, not yellow. The brown one. That's how you know like it's real Chinese food. It was called Hunan, Hunan Village. Right. Exactly. John is saying Hunan is a province in China. Likely the local dishes from there. Yep. They must have came straight from there and just opened up a restaurant. Because it wasn't a regular Chinese restaurant that you see like locally. Not the little hole in the wall Chinese restaurant, not like that. This was a restaurant. Like it was a separate building with a parking lot. And it was like the food was kind of more expensive. It wasn't regular prices. So that's how you kind of knew like this food might be good because it costs more. And sure enough, oh man, I don't know what happened to them, but they're not open no more. They're not there. They're not there no more. I was very upset about that. When I was old enough to afford the food, they're not there no more. Because I only went there like, randomly or sporadically, I should say, as a kid. We used to go there like, like if somebody was graduating or like for some type of event, we would go there. Yep, Humane Village. Damn, now I'm speaking about that. I wonder what happened to them. You probably already looked it up on Google though. Humane Village Restaurant. Ooh, it might. Wait. Did they move? Oh, snap. They might have moved. It's saying they in Hartsdale. That's still Westchester, too. 222 Hartsdale Avenue. Let me see something. Yo, if they still there, I'm going there this week. If it's still the same ones. And I think it is. Let me see something. It might be the same ones. Ooh. I think it's them, man. Open 7 days. They close at 10. Monday through Thursday, close at 11 on Friday. Yeah, I'm going there. I think this is them. They moved to a different place. I'm looking at the menu now. Ooh, I think that's them. That's them because the prices are high. That's them. Yes. Oh, man. Yo. And I've been looking around, too, for a good restaurant, Chinese restaurant to go to sit down and eat. There's a lot of restaurants, too, like in Chinatown in New York City. But you got to, like, try so many different ones until you find what you like. Yes, we did just set the weekend. Yes, we did. He said New York City too expensive, got to move to the east side. There you go, Saki. Yep. Oh, that's another thing that they had. They had good drinks. And I know that because my cousin, who was old enough to drink, had let me taste the drink when I was a youngster. And I remember the taste. It was delicious. He had something light too. It was like a amaretto sour or something like that, but it was good. New York City makes Chi-Town look cheap. Chicago, it seems like Chicago would be kind of expensive too, though. Like as far as going out to a restaurant, I would imagine. It seemed like every metropolitan kind of like area is just more expensive. Mm-hmm. I've had warm sake before, and it's strong. But it is good. It is good when it's good. You're right. Good hibachi is good too. But you got to find a good one. Man, I'm looking at their menu, man. They got it. They got everything I remember. Damn. Man, oh man. Because that's all we used to get from there. We used to get the fish, and we used to get a whole chicken. And the chicken was like, let me see if I can find it on the menu. They got another thing called, it's crispy shrimp with honey walnuts. That's delicious. That's delicious. Because and that's another thing too. When I eat like at Chinese restaurants, I mess with chicken, but only the chicken on the bone. I don't mess with all the other stuff, like General Tso's and all of that. Nah, I don't do that. I used to do that when I was a kid, but as I got older, I stopped doing that. I mess with the chicken on the bone, or fish, or some good veggies, some sauteed vegetables. And that was another thing they had, the string bean, tantalizing string beans. You can get your choice of shrimp, chicken, or beef. $20. That's the one. That's how I remember them, because they was expensive. You paying $20 for some string beans. But when the food is good though, it's worth it, man. They got baby bok choy, snow peas. I like snow peas. They got mad sauces: garlic sauce, brown sauce, black bean sauce, kung pao sauce, Hunain sauce, Szechuan hot bean sauce, mala sauce, mango sauce, Thai spicy sauce, cumin sauce. That's a lot of sauces. And how you do that, like they'll bring out a little thing of, like a little container for you to try the different sauces out, and you just taste the different sauces and see what you like. Yeah, that's how that's how I like my experience to be, just like that. They got salmon fillet, snapper fillet. I would try snapper. They got flounder. I would try that too. The flounder, that's $30. $21 for scallops. All right. So I'll be trying that. Yeah. You could tell from the menu. You could tell a lot about the place. From the menu and the prices. And then you go. Another thing too about a good restaurant. As soon as you walk in, the aroma of the food has to agree with you. Like, I've been places where as soon as I walked in, it smelled funny. It would smell off. And I don't know if it was some type of food that somebody had or what it was. But if it smells like that in the restaurant, I won't eat there. It has to have that. I don't even know how to describe it. It's like it has to have that agreeable smell. It's like an agreeable food smell. I don't even know how to describe it, but like, it got to smell like that. If it don't smell like that, I won't eat there. Don't smell like that, I won't eat there. Yeah, red snapper, definitely. He said I'm drooling over the laptop. Adele, you crazy. You talking about some rat chicken. Yeah, definitely. John said, good plan, listen to the nose. Mine's very sensitive, always steered me well. Yep. The nose don't never lie, man. Never. It never fails me. Never. Reunited. Joey says Subway smell too good when you walk in. What's interesting about that too is every location is not the same. Cause I've walked into Subways and walked out. And then other Subways, everything about how they move is on point. The ingredients are nice and fresh. Whoever's handling the register, they don't touch the food. They'll just handle the money. They won't be overhead messing with food. They always make sure that they get new gloves. All of that, like just little stuff like that. I pay attention to all of that. It's crazy. And my son, he got that bad. Like my youngest son, oh my gosh. I'd be like, I don't even know how you end up eating nowhere. Everything with him gotta be perfect. John said, I've delivered items to food places, even chains are not the same. Some are nasty, unclean. Yes, they are. And it's like, I think that your nose is gonna let you know when it ain't right. Like for real. It tells you so much, man. I do that all the time. It's like anytime I go anywhere to eat, it's my first thing I do is smell. I just inhale. If anything smell off, pew, we gone. Oh, what's wrong? Nah, it don't smell right in here. Huh? It don't smell right in here. For real, and we out. Yep. That's another thing I don't do. I don't do buffets either. Don't eat at buffets. Don't do it. Like Golden Corral and all that. The only time that I've ever gone there is when I was forced to, because that's where the whole family went. But I don't be doing the buffets either, man. I'm at 5:30. All right, y'all. I'm out. I'm about to go get some food, man. All this food talk. John said, good buffets are rare. I've been to a couple of good ones. I ain't never really been to no good buffet. Take a nap in the car. I mess around the wheel before I go anywhere. But no, I gotta go get these kids from school. They in the after school, so I'm going to pick them up now. Joey says, it's not right how these restaurants throw away hella food at the end of the night. For real. Yo, they throw out a lot of food, man. One of the things that they do, I can't stand that they do, is if you say that you don't want something, they take the food and they throw it out. Nobody touched the food. Like it's fresh food, but they will throw it out. They would rather throw it out than you take it, which is crazy. You rather throw the food in the garbage than just give it to the customer. Like, well, all right, take it, just take it. If you want to give it to somebody, you can give it to somebody, because you'll make sure that it don't go in the garbage. You know what I mean? Even if it's something that you don't want, you'll make sure that somebody will get that food. They'll throw it in the garbage. It's stupid. Oh, you're talking about Chinese buffet? Man, that, to me, that's like so 1992. It's like that. That's what I remember even doing that, messing around with buffets. But then, like after I started seeing what people like be doing at the buffets, it just turned my stomach upside down. I just couldn't do it no more. Yeah, even that they can donate the food, right? There's organizations that'll come pick the food up. Yep. Yeah, that's the dumbest thing ever. It's stupid. But most of that people still go to buffets every day. Yep, they surely do. They be going, man. They surely do. All right, y'all. I will see you guys in training later. Everybody else on YouTube, mañana. Y'all be safe. And people got to eat, especially the big fellas. All right, I'm out, y'all. Peace.